Welcome to the best fucking game ever!
Alright, I'm glad you had something, because I didn't. Hey,
Yes!
something kind of cool about these levels. I've already shown that there's an explanation button that you can go to, and it'll tell you about the current mighty number you're about to fight, and kind of a little bit about their backstory on why they're here, and maybe a reason that they're attacking. But right here, when you have defeated a mighty number that has a weakness to the next mighty number that you're going to fight, like for example, we're going to go fight Cryosphere, and her weakness is Pyrogen's mighty number power. So Pyrogen is actually going to give you a little advice on how to fight Cryosphere, and that is a little hint to you, the player, that Cryosphere is, I want to say, allergic to Pyrogen's power.
Beck, I've got some exclusive information that you need to hear. This is for your ears only.
Okay!
Because you managed to clear the challenge of beating me without any elements, here is what I'm going to give you. Some very, very helpful advice.
Right! What do you have, Pyrogen?
Fire melts ice.
Holy shit, Pyrogen! I had no idea!
Good job, Beck. Thanks for being such a fucking shit stain.
Oh, man, you're great! Anyway, this is the water level.
Boy, this is the best water level ever. I like how in most water levels they're like bright and colorful and full of interesting water scenes, all stuff like that. But yeah, no, having a dark and cloudy and impossible to see. Yeah, no, I can see why you like this game so much. Niskel, yeah.
Yep, I'll cut that part out. It's fine. But no,
sorry, I'm just blown away. It feels like I'm right here with you playing this terrible, shitty fucking game.
Actually, fun fact for those at home: the first time we tried this game out, because he and I were passing the controller back and forth. This was the first mighty number we tried to fight, and neither of us could beat them. But I would like to amend the sins of the past, I guess, because we're going to...
I would also like to say that we had a huge handicap as well, because there was some sort of psychological warfare being thrown upon our minds. This auditory, torturous sound that can't be described in mere human words was just... You know, it was just too much, and neither of us could beat the challenge, but...
and guess what? Shortcut!
Oh, hey.
Go over here to skip half of the next water section. Just wanted to throw that out there. And you also get some health.
That's the best part of the game. Here, by going this way, you get to play less of the game.
Exactly. You get to skip half of this level. Now, I really wish this didn't have anything to do with, like, water, because it goes so slow. By the way, extra life here. It's a little freebie there.
Well, it's not like the water adds anything. It's just another level, but it's just slower and hard to see and really terrible looking now.
I'd like to say that the reason that this water level is like this is so it can cover up frame rate issues. Oh, man, that'd be sad. But anyway.
Suzuki, this level goes by too fast. Can you do something to slow it down a little bit? I can make it a water level. Perfect! That'll add like 5 minutes on the gameplay. It
actually does. It adds so much time to this level, because a lot of these levels are really short. I tried to space them out as much as I could, maybe show off as much of the level as I can. But a lot of the levels end up being like 10 minutes long, so they're just extremely short. Now, this is pretty standard for Mega Man games, and another thing that's pretty standard for Mega Man games is sometimes having a mid-boss halfway through your level. This one's a fun one. Check us out. They're playing Pong. You got 2 robots to fight. Each one of them has their own health bar, but they are pretty easy to take out. If you wanted, I guess, a quick and easy way, since you have Pyrogen's power, they are pretty, I wouldn't say weak, but it deals a lot of damage when you use Pyrogen's power, so I would suggest using that. But the Buster does just as much.
Is it pathetic to say that I'd rather play Pong?
No, because I'm playing it right now. I'm having a blast. This is actually, this amount of challenge here is something I wanted from Mighty Number 9. Instead of just a broken mess of a Mega Man ripoff, I'd rather have something that's a little challenging. Oh no, I'm frozen. And
how's that for challenge?
Yeah, except this is where we're getting into the ice part. So, water, when you touch it, you freeze. And
hey, wouldn't it be cool if in that first water part, it was just like the water part, and then Cryo came along as like a mid-boss and did something, and then you get to play that entire level again, but it was frozen? So that way you'd be playing the same level twice, but not exactly twice?
Kinda, because that would mean I would have to play the level twice in a row. But I do agree what you're saying. Take out the water segment, add the ice.
It would change, you know, the whole... There'd be, like, new platforms and new places to get to that you couldn't get because there was water. And now, instead of the entire underwater segment, you got this above-water segment that's all frozen. It'd be cool! Be like, Pyro, this fucking... just... Are you kidding?! Are you kidding?!
So, you were almost right. Cryosphere does come by to, add to this fight, the fight you've already done, adding a little bit of extra challenge, because now she's throwing around little ice balls that if you run into them, you immediately freeze. So, let's try out Pyrogen's power. It's a charge power that, the longer you charge it, the bigger the explosion and the more damage you deal, but it does take its sweet time. But look how much damage it does just by, I would say, that was about a 2 on the charge. It goes up to 3 charges, and if you actually hold it for too long, you do explode and take damage, so just keep that in mind.
That's more like... It's like, whenever I watch this game, I just get to a point of just, you know, my brain shuts off, and I just can't believe what I'm looking at.
You don't like mediocrity?
Just, I don't know, just something about the entire, again, aesthetic of this game that just really pisses me off.
Well, you're in it for the long haul. Oh, this is kind of cool. So, when you get the different mighty numbers and you free them from their mind control or whatever, and they help you out in the stage, sometimes they'll just get rid of different factors altogether. Like, Pyrogen gets rid of all the ice in this particular segment, and the different mighty numbers will actually help you out in different levels. But here we go. We got Cryosphere, the boss of this level. You remember this one. I was making all sorts of jokes.
You just refuse to chill out.
Oh, it starts. It starts.
I'm sure it's nothing a little cold.
Oh, it keeps going. Cryosphere, known for her puns and just having a grand old time. I will say, as soon as you figure out this fight, it's actually pretty cool. So,
you know what? I'm gonna do one better than the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
So Cryo starts laughing, and then she starts crying, and then she starts laughing, and then she starts crying. What is she now? Bipolar.
Oh God, you've turned into one of them.
Yeah, but my plan was better than theirs because it wasn't stupid. Well,
true,
yeah,
true.
It was stupid.
Yeah,
But
it was stupid.
It was. There's a whole there's multi-layers of stupid, you know.
That is true. Hey, this is actually getting to be a fun part of the fight. I really like this part. Basically, whenever you get a bigger shower of water, you need to watch out because it'll immediately freeze you, and then she'll get like this spike ball and hit you. It's actually a really easy fight as soon as you figure out the pattern, but thank God I didn't have to hear her say pew 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 all the time, which only happens when she hits you with ice.
And that's, well, we also didn't have the power-up that beats her.
Right, we only had the Buster when we tried this first time.
So, that means that the fight was 68% longer.
Pew pew pew! Pew 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 pew! Forever and ever, until your ears explode! And now we get a very overpowered weapon. I love using Cryosphere.
I think I need to go have a little cry. Oh, sphere.
Oh dear. Cryo dear.
Ugh.
Anyway, that's it for that level. So that's the ice one done. So ice and fire are done. Next time on Mighty Number 9, I'm actually going to show off a few levels in the extra mode. We're going to do a few challenges just to elongate that time.
No!
We're going to teach you how to play the game. It'll be fun.
But we know how to play already.
No, we need to learn how to play it more.
Oh, come on.